The following portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Stern Cardiovascular Center. Dr. Gilbert Zogby is now joining us to talk about hypertension. This is such a big issue. Thanks for coming and joining us by Zoom.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so talk to me about what is hypertension? What's exactly happening?
Hypertension is usually due to the force of blood being pushed from the heart to overcome the blood vessels, and that results in hypertension or high blood pressure. The normal blood pressure is 120/80 or less, and anything that's above 130/80 constitutes hypertension and requires further attention, either with lifestyle modification or treatment. Blood pressure between 120 to 130 on the top number is usually borderline, but definitively the blood pressure greater than 130/80 constitutes the stage 1 of hypertension and requires attention.
Let's talk.
Unfortunately, hypertension affects around half of the population of the U.S., and it accounts for around 1,000 deaths a day that are related to hypertension. So it's a serious disease.
Okay, and so you just talked about the consequences. I mean, that just sounds awful, of course, just listening to that number. Can you talk about some of the factors? Because I heard you mention a second ago, that you can make changes to your lifestyle.
Yeah, there are multiple factors that contribute to hypertension. Most of them are related to lifestyle, including smoking, being overweight or obese, sedentary lifestyle, excessive salt intake or other dietary indiscretions. Sleep apnea is another big factor there. Alcohol consumption also is another one. There are some other medical conditions also that contribute to hypertension, but the majority of the cases of hypertension are more related to lifestyle and what we do and what we do every day. And the other thing also with hypertension, it's a disease of aging. As we get older, the arteries become a little bit stiffer and we tend to develop hypertension. So that's another risk factor. And some folks, they have some hereditary conditions where they have a strong family history of hypertension, so they tend to inherit that. And the other thing also, African-American population tends to have a higher prevalence of hypertension, so that at high risk of developing hypertension also.
And let's quickly talk about some of the treatments that you offer.
The treatments are basically tailored to the lifestyle modification and then medications. For lifestyle modification, the cornerstone is to have a healthy diet and mainly to restrict the salt intake, the sodium intake, to less than 1,500 milligrams a day, and to increase the intake of potassium. That helps with hypertension. Losing weight is a definitive there. The more weight you lose, the blood pressure gets better. Exercise recommendations, at least 5 times a week of 30 minutes of moderate exercise is very helpful. Cutting smoking and alcohol is very helpful. If you have sleep apnea, treating that will help. And then, taking the medications and following the orders of your doctors regarding the management and whatever other recommendations needed.
Dr. Zogby,
a lot of patients don't have blood pressure because they don't take the medications right or they're not compliant. So being compliant with the medications and following the orders of doctors is very important.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Zogby. And we were able to put Stern Cardiovascular's information on the screen so people can reach out if they need your help. Thank you for your time. The preceding portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Stern Cardiovascular Center.